what's your initial thought? Of course, you're excited. When everything settles down, you understand where you're going. They just coming off a finals loss.
Yes.
So they locked.
Locked all the way in, bro.
Like they're pissed. Beyond pissed.
Yes.
Because of how it went down, of course.
Absolutely.
And they didn't bring them three together to lose.
At all.
So what was that mindset, and what was told to you your approach?
So it was a lockout that year.
Yeah.
So there was no summer league. There was no introduction to the system during, there was no phase in. So that whole summer while we was locked out, I'm working out, bro. I'm like, because my goal is I want to show that I can be a young player to play. I didn't want to be a bench warmer. I wanted to contribute to winning. So I'm like, I'm working out crazy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make sure, because the Miami Heat, for those who don't know, the Miami Heat conditioning test is one of the, among NBA,
I heard
it's one of the worst.
Crazy.
Miami Heat conditioning test is probably the toughest in the league. So I'm like, I'm gonna knock this conditioning test out without them training me. When I get there, I'm like, I'm gonna be ready for that. I don't know what they test is, but I'm like, it can't be no harder than these 2 miles we was running at Cleveland State. So I'm like, I'm running sprints. I'm doing 2 and 3 a days, working out, staying ready.
Yeah, for sure.
And so as soon as the lockout ended, and they, first day they scheduled the first game was gonna be on Christmas that year.
Yep.
We had like 2 weeks of training camp, if that. And we came in, did the conditioning. I'm knocking that out. They putting the plays and the philosophies in. I'm remembering. I'm a 4-year college, so I'm picking up stuff quick. So they like, coach like, we got to give him a shot. Like I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. So
yeah, for sure.
And he gave me a shot, bro.
It was up. I'm not looking back.
I'm not looking back. He gave me a shot in that first home game. Well, the first road game was against Dallas. I played solid, played well. He just wanted to see me in that environment.
Yeah.
I wasn't nervous. He seen like, oh, young fella ain't nervous. Let's see his first home game. First home game, 20. 13 in the fourth. They like, oh, this young kid, we might have to reel him back.
Yes.
Because I'm, what I'm saying? I'm looking Bron and them off. I'm taking my shot. Like, But it was a mentality because I wanted to show them that y'all are who y'all are, but I'm here that I can help. I want y'all to trust me as a young fella. That's all I wanted. The way I respected them, I wanted them to respect me the same way. So that's all I was trying to prove.
For sure.
And once I got that respect, they told me, all right, look, this is going to be your role. Like, obviously, my role not going to be to get 20 in a game.
Yeah.
But they wanted to see who I was. And so I showed them, like, hey, I do this thing if y'all,
Yeah, if you want to.
And so once they seen that, okay, respect, all right, this is going to be your job.
Yeah.
And I accepted it. I didn't fight it.
As you should.
And because I didn't fight it, I was able to contribute to winning. I wasn't in not against nobody who don't play, but I wanted to be a young dude to play. So I accepted my role, and I can honestly say I played a role in us winning the championships.
100%.
I played 20, 25 minutes in the Eastern Conference Finals and stuff like that. So, and that's the part I'm happy about. I was able to contribute to our winning.
And that's big time. I would say this. I think it's you're super rare as far as a rookie coming in, especially a team like that.
Yeah.
You got Dwayne Wade, Chris Bosh,
killer,
LeBron James,
killer.
Was Battier there?
Shane Battier, ultimate role player.
Ultimate. And having that in the locker room in itself can help you out tremendously, just understanding he's just coming in and do his work.
Right.
He gonna do his job night in, night out, not gonna do nothing more, nothing less.
Guard the best players. Shoot that three, set the screens to get the mismatch that you want.
And the crazy part is, it's all coming back to me now as far as like that time is like, I remember looking like, he don't care that Bron on the court. He don't care D-Wade on the court. If you gonna leave me open, I'm gonna knock that up. I'm gonna knock it down.
Bro, I'm not at all, bro.
I'm not scared.
Can't be.
You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing that people, these teams look at, which I try to tell the young fellas now is like, you show any type of intimidation or nervousness, they're gonna take you out. You know what I'm saying? Because at that point, it's like, we need you to be confident.
But that comes from the work, though.
For sure.
Some of, there's a lot of talented young guys out there, but a lot of them haven't put their 10,000 hours in yet. So I had my 10,000 hours in.
Yeah.
I'll put my work in.
You weren't worried about
the only
that.
thing left for me to do was in the game. Because I was already a practice player, and you don't want to be known as the practice player.
Exactly.
You want to be known as the player that
100%.
So
100%.
I was already doing the practice stuff that I'm supposed to do. So at that point, I'm like, when we get in the game, I got to show that I can play in the game.
Yeah.
And so, and that's what I would tell young players out there today: master practice, and then once you master practice, get out in the game. There's no reason to fear because all you can do is make or miss.
100%. Shout out to PrizePicks, our presenting partner, the daily fantasy sports game. PrizePicks is really easy to play. I can make my picks and submit my entries in less than 60 seconds. And you don't play against anyone else. You just play against the projections. You either pick more or less. PrizePicks is blessing y'all even more. Now, with 4 correct entries, you can make 100 times your money instead of 25 times your money. And they even offer Apple Pay for quick and easy deposits all season long. This week, I'm picking Steph for the over, and I'm picking under for Nikola Jokic on rebounds. Download the app today and use code RACE for a first deposit match up to $100.